Tell you what, all my boys in St. Louis are fired up about this. Yes, the Cardinals have a 6-game lead in the Central, but they want to see history. Albert Pujols just 6 home runs away from the 700. By the way, hit it off Ross Detweiler, number 694. That's the 450th pitcher he's homered again. So that's more pitchers than any other player in the history of baseball to hit home runs against. He broke Barry Bonds' record. So for more on the machine, let's go over to Studio 42 and join Jim and Bill. He's 22 for his last of 49. Did we flip the clock back here? 8 homers in his last 17 games, Bill.
Well, 22 his last 49. I'd say 22 were pretty good swings. But 3 of the swings jumped out at us. And we want to take a look here at some of his swings. And before we get Big Jim lathered up and have him start swinging the bat. This is one of them, though, that I want to look at in an 0-2 count. Look at this homer. This is one just the other day. 0-2 count that he hits the other way out of the ballpark. And you see this replay, and right here, freeze it for me. Can you freeze that? Yeah. So I want to look at this, Jim, because it was an 0-2 count. And I believe that score bug down there that we showed to begin with tells you all the information you need to know. This particular instance right here, this is not the worst pitch in the world, fastball outside corner, but he wasn't trying to do the proverbial too much. And he just goes, bam. And I actually think in old school, because this dude ain't young, all right, the old school approach, there used to be a term that says throw the top hand at the baseball. And watch this top hand release. Play it, please. Look how he throws that top hand in the direction of the baseball, and he's strong enough to hit the ball out of the ballpark. Freeze it, please. Once again, the scoreboard tells you something. It's 3-2 count, right? They're down 2, nobody on. He's probably sitting here, okay, I got to see something. I want to sit here, collect myself, see something, and I just don't think that he feels Bumgarner's got anything that can blow him away. So he can say, let's see the ball, let's hit the ball. Play that forward, please. That ball's out over the plate, and he hits us out. And this replay I want you to look at, Jimmy, for me. Freeze it for me 1 second, because in today's age, and we're going to do a couple drills, and I got a little twist for you. I'm going to throw a surprise on you. I hope it doesn't backfire on me. But I believe that we teach in today's game a little bit of this where we're trying to get underneath and actually lift stuff out of the yard. I want you to watch something very carefully for me. This right here, this protection on the dugout, and watch this catcher's glove. Albert's bat, the bat head never gets below that track line where the ball's going to go to the glove. Play it and watch this, Jimmy. Here comes the barrel down. He never gets underneath the glove, and he stays right on this line right here all the way through the baseball. He's not lifting it. He's coming point A to point B directly to the baseball as it goes. And then this is the one that everybody was talking about the other day in Chicago. That's unbelievable because that's way up here. And we're going to take a nice little look at the back. So freeze that for me, please, because I want to talk about something right here. When this ball comes into play, this is every bit of letter high because the Cardinal writing is going to come through here when you watch this. But once again, that bat head does not come underneath the baseball. That's point A to point B out over the plate, letter high, even with the Cardinals, and he gets a bat head to it. And watch this bat head come through this way, Jimmy. It's not going up.
Look at that top hand. Look at that top hand right there. If he, to your point, if he dipped at all from the backside, there's no way. If I heard this once, I heard it a million times from Charlie Manuel. Hands above the baseball.
Hands above the baseball.
And this is why Albert, even at his age, ready, he could play. First of all, he could play another 2-3 years and get hits, probably 10 more and get hits. But this is why he's still successful in a day, Bill, where pitching is really darn good.
Right. Let's walk out here to the bump because I know you love this drill that you call King of the Mountain. And you think it promotes, right? The true plane to the baseball, down to the baseball, point A to point B.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yeah.
All right. Toe your slab up there.
So we did this a few years ago. Come on over here a little bit, right there. We did this a few years ago, and I talked about, first of all, when you're on the mountain, the king of the mountain, First of all, I want to dig my heels in, almost like I'm flat foot. I told you in our last one, almost kind of playing pepper, but it's not really going to look like pepper. But the angle of being on the mountain here has got my bat head coming down through, which is leveling off when you see it.
Can you do me a favor? Because I told you I had a little bit of a trick up my sleeve. Can you come down the mountain a little bit so you're actually...
Yeah.
Because I want to do something, and like I said, I hope it doesn't backfire on live TV. But what I want to do is we want to talk about the Albert Pujols ball he hit the other night, which is here. Because if you try to go underneath that, or try to get underneath it, in most cases, in my opinion, it goes pop up to the catcher, or it gets swing and a miss.
Yes.
Okay.
And there might be,
right here.
just so you know, there might be some adjustments as you're flipping to me here that I have to make within myself where you are pitching the base or the wiffle balls here.
All right, so I'm going up here letter high. That's my plan. That was not letter high. That was letter high. What's your adjustment are you going to make?
So this is a 2-strike. What adjustment?
No, what adjustment are you going to make? Because you popped those 2 up.
They got inside on me, yes.
Okay.
They're a touch up. Technically, I would not swing.
So you're telling me I got a little bit too much heat for you today?
No, you don't have enough heat.
All right.
Go ahead.
Let's go. Oh, that was way high. My fault. Oh! All right, I like that one. That wasn't quite high enough, but you got on top of it. Oh, now see, that was up here. That's like collarbone.
I'm not swinging at those pitches until 2 strikes.
Right, I've seen you swing at them, Jim. Come on.
But not till 2 strikes.
All right, so let's do it.
So if you lower that a touch, you will see a much fluid path through the zone.
All right. That's a pretty good smash right there. See, that's a homer.
Yes.
Even though the ball went up. All right, so here's the little trick I'm going to do for you. Come on around here. I want you to spin around, and I want you to go up the mountain. And the reason why I want to do this, I believe there is this terminology and this thought process in the game. If you want to come all the way around here further, because I'm going to move over here. I think that people are instructed, and it's all levels of baseball, that we've got to get the ball up in the air like this. So what I'm creating by spinning you around, because I knew we were going to do the King of the Mountain drill, and I want to see if you can do this. I believe when I throw you a ball here, you've already set up yourself that you got one chance. You're going to hit the ball into the roof, or you're going to swing and miss. That's my guess. Now, you may backfire me, or I may get backfired on because you're Jim Tomey and you're just going to do it to spite me. But I think if we flip that ball up there, this is a pop-up or swing and misses. That's my guess. And you hit that one good, just like you're Jimmy the J.A. My bad. Yeah, you definitely hit that one up. That's a fly out. That's another fly out. Because I don't understand when we do this, and I see people nightly, high fastballs, because they say, okay, well, they're trying to combat the launch angle revolution. Well, then stay on top of one and stop that. We just saw Albert do it. Albert's 40 years old playing.
Agreed. I would never do this drill. That's why it's uncomfortable.
Good.
I mean,
thanks for coming to my party. Now you hit it good, but you're big and strong.
But this is the thing. That felt like here.
Right.
And for me, I feel better when I reverse and go this way, and I'm actually coming this way more level. As you seen Albert.
Right.
As you seen that ball that Albert, with his top hand, he got here and boom, because that ball was up. It was 2 strikes.
Right. All right. Humor me and do a couple more of these. Then we'll let you get happy again. And I watch that every night. Now, that was the lower one that you got me on. All right, spin back around. Spin back around so we can get you right again before we go back up to home plate. We'll get you going down the mountain where you want to be going, right? Let's correct what you could have been doing wrong over there. Hit me some lasers. You definitely got over that one. Did you get it or was it a pop-up?
That's Homer.
2 more of these, and then I want to go on flat ground and see something. Oh, that's nice. That's a 4-6-3. Let's walk to home plate, Jimmy. Let's get you in here. Because when you do King of the Mountain, right, it's not 100% that I'm going to, as you said, chop down a tree, right? But you want to correct something. So if you would do the King of the Mountain drill, did you think you might have been popping a few balls up, maybe that you shouldn't have popped up the night before or that week?
Elevated high fastballs that were up,
Right.
I was not getting to. The ball Albert with 2 strikes, when you're not correct, you swing and miss at that.
Or that last one that was 0-2 that he hit to right, his last homer?
Yes.
You popped that ball up to right.
You pop that up.
Right, okay. So now when we get back to normal, I'm not going to throw you high balls anymore. I'm throwing you balls right down Broadway, hopefully, and then we're just going to have fun and we're going to let it eat. But doing the down the hill is all good. .613.
Hit the Cardinal.
Well, it hit the Cardinal sign, so we have to stop on that. I think that's what it is. All right, Fran. Jimmy, I don't know if I proved my point or not, because Jimmy, like the first pitch, kind of dogged me by hitting up the mountain and actually getting a line drive. But I think it proved the point that these guys are doing this and getting underneath and getting long.
Yep.
That happens, or swing and miss happens, in my opinion.
Agreed.
I love when you ask Jim, was that a homer? He said, oh, that's a homer.
That's a homer.
That's out. Real quick, Albert, 33 more games. I want each of your takes. Can he get to 700?
How many's he left?
He's got 6 left to get there.
I'm going to say he ends his career, if this is the end of his year, with 700.
Okay.
I'm going 701.
Okay,
Well, of
so you
course
guys both think he's going to get there. That was fabulous. Great stuff. So